When trying to figure out who is richer between Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy, not just about counting coins. There are a few different ways to think about wealth, and both families have their own unique advantages. Before we start, please like this video so I can make more videos like this, and subscribe so I can not Evanesco 1. Liquid assets. Harry's first encounter with wealth comes when he discovers a vault full of gold at Gringotts, left to him by his parents. This money is enough to comfortably support him throughout his time at Hogwarts, and likely beyond. It's implied that the Potters were well off, though not excessively wealthy. On the other hand, while Draco's liquid assets aren't specifically mentioned, it's reasonable to assume that he also has a sizable amount of gold at his disposal. The Malfoys are one of the oldest pureblood families, and their vault at Gringotts is likely very full, perhaps even more so than Harry's. 22. Property and land. The Malfoys own Malfoy Manor, an enormous and ancient estate that has been in their family for generations. The manor itself, along with its expansive grounds, is a significant part of the Malfoy wealth. This kind of property passed down through generations represents old money and could easily be worth more than the gold in Harry's vault. Potters, by contrast, don't seem to have any similar property. The house in Godric's Hollow, where Harry's parents lived, was destroyed by Voldemort, and there's no mention of any other family estate. This lack of property might suggest that in terms of land and assets, the Malfoys are wealthy. Ars 3. Social and political influence. Wealth isn't just about money or property, it's also about power and influence. The Malfoys have long been involved in the political workings of the wizarding world. Lucius Malfoy, Draco's father, had significant influence within the Ministry of Magic, even if some of it was due to fear and manipulation. This political power, combined with their wealth, makes the Malfoys a force to be reckoned with. The Potters, while respected, don't have the same level of political clout. They're known for their moral stance and bravery. They don't wield the same kind of influence Malfoys do. Now 4. Generational wealth. The Malfoys have been wealthy for centuries, which has allowed them to accumulate not just money, but also power, property, and influence. This kind of generational wealth is stable and deeply rooted. The Potters, while also an old family, seem to have gained most of their wealth more recently. Particularly through Fleamont Potter, Harry's grandfather, made a fortune in potion. While this is still substantial, it's not the same kind of deep-rooted wealth that the Malfoys had. 5. Nine wealth. There's also a kind of moral wealth to consider. The Malfoys' wealth is tainted by their association with dark magic and the Death Eaters. While they have money and power, they also carry the burden of their dark past. The Potters, especially Harry, are seen as heroes. This kind of moral legacy might not add to their bank account, but it does add to their reputation and the way they're remembered. So here is conclusion. If we're talking purely about financial wealth, the Malfoys might edge out the Potters due to their property, political influence, and generational wealth. But Harry's wealth isn't just about money. He inherits a legacy of bravery, heroism, and moral integrity, which, in the long run, could be considered far more valuable. So while Draco might have more gold or a grander house, Harry's true wealth lies in his legacy and the love and respect he has earned. Thanks for watching.